Oh, from the mouths of babes. Our next inductee is Lynda Weinman, a self-taught computer expert, author, educator, and entrepreneur. She's co-founder and executive chair of lynda.com. That's lynda.com. She is also one of the pioneering companies in online education. Ms. Weinman was a faculty member of the Art Center College of Design and wrote the very first industry book on web design. Her current company, lynda.com, evolved from its original purpose as a free resource for her students to the site for her books on web design, to the registration hub for physical classrooms and conferences, to its current incarnation as a highly successful online virtual knowledge library. Let's take a closer look.
Anything can really be broken down into small steps and is learnable. I was 28 when I first tried a computer. I cracked open the manual and I was mortified by how difficult it was to understand, but I just kept trying things, and when I had little successes with it, I was so proud of myself, and then I kind of got a little addicted to it. I remember going to the first Macworld and seeing the first animation program and wanting to learn it and making friends with the people who developed it. And I was working in the effects industry and everybody around me was like, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? And so just because I was enthusiastic, I started sharing it, and somebody offered to pay me to teach them, and it really shocked me that I could earn money doing what my hobby was. People started writing about what I was doing, and then I got invited to write a magazine article, and I was really afraid because I had never really thought of myself as a writer. And I wrote my first article, and then another magazine saw it and asked me to write another one, and it launched this writing career and teaching career that I never thought I would want to pursue. I was offered a teaching job at Art Center College of Design, where I ended up teaching for about 6 years. And while I was there, the web came out. And I thought, oh wow, my art students are going to need to learn how to do this. This is going to be a fantastic way to share their portfolios. And I went to the bookstore to look for a book on the topic and realized that one hadn't been written. And in the bookstore I decided, well, I should write this. I've written magazine articles before. I know how to teach, I know how to write curriculum, and so maybe I'm the right person to write this book. And I ended up writing it. It became a national and an international bestseller, and it really launched this incredibly bigger career than just being a classroom teacher. The website was really a sandbox for me to teach myself web design. We decided to open that door and test putting the movies online and charging a subscription rate. And it was so joyful to share what I knew and see other people be able to do things that they didn't think they could do. And I think for a lot of people, they feel like, oh, I don't know this, and so I can't advance in my job, or I can't choose a certain kind of career. And just knowing that there's a resource where you can come and at any skill level jump in and learn something is really reassuring and confidence building. Running our business is so much fun, and just working with all the amazing people that we work with and on the kinds of projects that we work on. I think my initial thrill of learning the computer is just amplified, times whatever, because of how many different products we cover, and our entire company, where we have the film component. We're kind of a film studio, we're a publishing company. That ties into my background as a book writer and how liberating it was for me to earn royalties, and so we came up with a royalty model for all of our teachers. And I love running lynda.com with everybody, and I love bringing in talent, and I love working with all the other people who fill in the holes that I don't fill, and learning from everybody and collaborating and working on something that has never been done before. It's just so challenging and so fun.
And here to say a few words about Ms. Weinman is WITI Hall of Fame manager Peggy Kilburn.
I met Lynda Weinman when we were both young cubs back at the dawn of the microcomputer age. I was the founding conference director for Macworld Expo, and many friends told me I should recruit Lynda Weinman to speak on web graphics. I'm so glad I did. She was a gift, one of the best speakers ever. and one of the most truly marvelous people I've ever known. Lynda is not only a pioneering woman in technology and the co-creator of a technology-based empire, she's a mega-talented woman who cares, who inspires. She's a woman of integrity who makes a positive difference in the world. She shares her own successes and helps others, especially women, who are striving and struggling to succeed. We are delighted to welcome Lynda Weinman to the WITI Hall of Fame.
Peggy, thank you so much. Really touched to have you deliver the introduction to me, and those were good days. I'm very honored to be inducted today and grateful to Carolyn, who I got to sit and have dinner with tonight, for creating this wonderful organization. And I'm reminded that it's just such a short time. When I think back to my mother, both my mothers, my stepmother and my mother, neither of whom thought that they could ever have a career at all. They didn't even dream to suggest to me that I have a career. I mean, I really feel like I've witnessed the dawn of feminism and the dawn of women being able to achieve their dreams and wish for something bigger for themselves. And with lynda.com, it's just so much bigger than me. The premise of just helping others is so huge, and it's such an honor and privilege to get to do that. I'm very grateful to everybody who I work with, especially to my husband, who couldn't be here today, Bruce. And it's never too late to learn something new. So it's great to be part of reforming education and making education more democratic to more people. So thank you all so much. This is a great honor.